Welcome back to another episode of War in Cali. In this episode, I'ma detail Sons of Samoa Crip rapper Maceso3rd. Now the Sons of Samoa, also known as SOS, is a well-known Samoan Crip gang that started in Long Beach, with many Polynesians coming from their native country of Samoa. This will all lead to the Samoans being heavily influenced by the black communities they came to. Samoans created groups to protect themselves and have unity against other groups that were threats to them. Some included the Longos. This will set the foundation of what you see today, and the Sons of Samoa being Crips, and also having several allies being black Crip gangs, and also Asian Crip gangs. Since then, SOS has spread to different cities, and also different states, but its roots started in Long Beach, so SOS has multiple cliques on the east side, and the west side of Long Beach, making them go to war with several gangs, and have several members willing to go all out for the gang, and that brings me to Mace3rd. Mace is a Long Beach rapper from SOS. He started rapping over 6 years ago, but didn't gain much traction. His biggest break when it coming to about 2018. 2018, Mace would be featured on a song with Big Mike and Cuddy Banks from the SOS branch in San Jose. This song was called Set Trippin', and today sits at almost 4 million views. But outside of the music, Mace was in the streets and gangbanging. But Mace's lifestyle would catch up to him. Maceso3rd was friends with Mace. Maceso3rd had been beefing with a man named Chris, and this became a social media war of words. Chris was from SMM, a gang in North Long Beach. On October 5th, 2018, Maceso3rd and Chris were still going back and forth, and Chris brought his homies into it, so Maceso3rd brought Mace into it. This would turn bad. Chris started dissing SOS, and Mace wasn't going for that, so he would plan to kill Chris. Chris would be scared of what could happen, and tried to make peace with Maceso3rd and Mace, but Maceso3rd told him it was too late. Mace was on him, and that Mace wasn't going to play about the situation. October 25th, 2018, around 6 p.m., several high school friends were walking home after grabbing some snacks from a store. They were at an intersection when they saw a guy get out of a car and run up on Chris. Chris saw the guy and began to speed walk away from the car. The guy then pulled out a gun on Chris, and they exchanged words. The high schoolers heard the guy disrespect Chris. They also heard the man yell several disses to SMM, Chris's hood, and scream SOS. The next thing you know, the high schoolers heard several shots, leaving Chris dead in the street. The shooter got in the car and drove away. The shooter left Chris dead, and several people easily identified Mace as the shooter, with him having several music videos out, and they even took a picture of the car used in the shooting, and they gave it to the police. Just a week later, police was raiding Mace's house. They would find several drawings that he drew of him killing people. They would later use this as evidence in court. They would also use the Set Trippin' video as evidence with him flashing the gun inside the video. They would use this to show a side of him as a threat to society. At court, they would also use several of his Instagram posts as evidence as well. They would bring up how he talked about killing people on Instagram, flashing guns. They would also use his DMs as evidence as well. Inside his DMs, he would talk to several SOS members about picking up guns to use in a shooting. Several people would identify him and even testify at court. Several people remembered him off the Bape hoodie that he used in the shooting, and he even would talk about this hoodie in his DMs. Mace would deny everything and all his involvement in the shooting. He would say that he couldn't have did the shooting because he was at home asleep that night, and he even would say that he had a show later that day, so that's why he was asleep for the show. He would try to deny all his involvement, but with too much evidence pinning him to the shooting, Mace will be sentenced to 50 years to life. We'll conclude this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.